example, the mosque here, or any other mosque you do. If you drop a penny in there, and I'm not asking you to do it, I'm just telling you, if you drop a penny there, what happened to that penny in Ramadan? Allah Azza wa Jalla يقول في القرآن, He said in the Quran, يَمْحَقُ اللَّهُ الرِّبَى وَيُرْبِي الصَّدَقَاتِ. Yurbi is a farmer. This person taken care of. So Allah Azza wa Jalla is a farmer for the sadaqah. I'm going to explain what does that mean, farmer. If I tell you have a person who specializes in grapes, he's a farmer specialized in grapes, would you trust him with grapes? Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's going to give the right water, right nutrition, and he's going to give you a good tree with a lot of fruit, right? How about if the farmer is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Sadaqah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He specializes in that. Leave it. No malaika, no angels, nobody get involved in there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes it and makes it grow as a tree. So that penny you drop comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He put it on the ground in His way, obviously, and start growing as a tree. How many pennies is going to come out of that tree? If it's a good farmer, you think, what? We put one seed of grapes, what do we get out of that? 1,000? 2,000? Okay. Well, that's humans, farmers, right? How about Allah? So your penny can be what? Can be $1 million. I'm talking about penny. Now, how about if you do $1, $2, $5? And don't be, so it doesn't have to be mosque. I'm talking about anything sadaqatun jariyah. I'm not here advocating for this mosque or any other mosque. Because with your money, without your money, the mosque will be running. So I hear some people talking about, oh, your donation, this mosque running by your donation. I don't believe in that. This mosque running by Allah's money, not your money. So if you ever think you have this money to run this mosque or any other mosque, you got it wrong. By the way, you have no money. This money you have right now in your wallet, it's not your money. It's Allah's money. He just gives it to you to handle and see what you do with it. And you're going to be asked for every penny, how do you get it, and what you do with it after. So you're just a middleman. And when you die, you're going to take any money with you? None. And you're anybody to leave. When you leave this dunya, you're not going to take a dime with you. Matter of fact, you will wish you don't have dime. I'm going to tell you a story about that. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, before he passed away, he was conscious and unconscious, between in and out. And he told Aisha, I was about to die, Aisha, what do I have? What do we have in this house? She said, we have an old mule and a dress. She said, Aisha, give it away. She said, okay. Then he asked Aisha, do we have anything else? He said, yes, I have couple quarters. Couple quarters. Not dinar, quarters. He said, Aisha, give it away. Then Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went unconscious again. Well, Aisha thought, as a regular woman, what most women would think, well, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam might die any time, and I have no food, I have nothing, couple quarters, at least to get me by a couple days. So she kept it. She didn't know. She might be thought maybe he's not, he's not, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam about to die, maybe he's just not there or not saying it, So she waited. And then Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went back, conscious again, and he told Aisha, what did you do with the darahim? ماذا فعلت بدراهمنا? What did you do with those quarters? She said, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I kept them in case of something happened. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam answered Aisha, ماذا يقول محمد يوم القيامة إن لقيه وكان وترك خلفه دراهم. What Muhammad's going to say to Allah, if he meets him يوم القيامة and he has a couple quarters left behind him, what he's going to say about that? Please, Aisha, give it away. And Aisha gave it away. And that's the guy who said, خيركم خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي. Best of you was best for his family, and I'm best for my family. So he was best to his family, leaving what? No money. So those people have this theory of like, if you're a good father, you're going to leave a couple of houses for your kids and all that nonsense. None of that. This is nonsense. Because if that's the case, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam would be the bottom then. Because he left with nothing. He didn't leave nothing for Fatima. He didn't leave nothing for Aisha. Aisha was taking sadaqat from Bayt al-Mal to, not Aisha and sadaqat because of Mu'mineen. They were taking from Sahaba, they were taking money there because they don't have no money. There's no money. So Sahaba were taking care of them. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam left with him nothing behind him. But he did the donation. He was the king of dunya, and he'll be the king of akhirah, inshallah, of humans, obviously. So, my philosophy here for you, inshallah, is Ramadan is coming. Make sure you do the jamis. You make qard Allah hasana. Make a transaction with Allah. The same way Abu Darda did. Remember what Abu Darda did? 1 for 600? Do the same. But when you do it, you have to do it in a certain way. I will explain in my second khutbah, inshallah. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوج المستغفرين استغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. إن الحمد لله حمد الشاكرين والعاقبة للمتقين وصلي وسلم وبارك على أشرف الخلق والمرسلين سيدنا محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه ومن سار بسنته واستنى بالقيام من اللقاء سيد السادات ومعدن السعادات وصاحب الرسالات البينات والمعجزات الباهرات الشفيع في من يصلي عليه يوم الحسرات اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ثم ما بعد، محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم عن ابن هريرة رضي الله عنه قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: سبعة يظلهم الله في ظله يوم لا ظل إلا ظله. 7 people. The day of judgment, when everybody is waiting, the sun will come closer to humans. Some humans, their sweat will cover their knees. Some of them to the midway. Some of them all the way to the top of their head. Some of them be drowning in their sweat. That's how hot it will be. Extremely hot. People struggling. Pain of heat. Real heat. Except 7 people. I'm not going to go over those 7 people. I'm going to pick one of those. رجل تصدق صدقة فأخفاها فما عملت يسراه ما فعلت يمناه. A person who makes sadaqah, but he made it invisible, just for Allah's sake. So what he did, when he dropped it, when he did it, he put it in his right hand, but didn't let his left hand see what the right hand did. And that's what I want you to do in Ramadan and even before Ramadan. So when you make sadaqah, to be able not to get the sadaqah and the benefit of having multiple sadaqat, and we talked about transaction with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He's going to be your farm, is going to grow those sadaqat and will take care of it, and you're going to meet it Yawm al-Akhirah. Also, get a benefit of this hadith. So what you need to do when you get closer, not to this box specific, any box you do anywhere in the world, when you go there, make sure, I'm talking to the brother and sister, I don't know if the sister can see him, but your right hand here, you put your left first behind your back, and then you grab the penny we talked about, okay? Or half a penny if there is. And you just grab your right hand and you drop it. So your left hand didn't see the right hand. And if you do that only one time in your lifetime, what's going to happen? What is it? 7 people is going to cover them. That day, whenever it is hot, there's a VIP stage in there. What kind of stage? VIP. By who? Sponsored by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's going to put them in there on the side. There's 7 kind of people. One of them, somebody like you, dropped that in sadaqah, and he made it sure he put it in his right, his left didn't see it. Very simple, very easy to do. If you don't do it, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't do it in this dunya, guess what? You deserve to be in the heat. All you have to do, a dime, a quarter, a penny. You ask the sister for a penny. You ask the brother, I have bills, I have to pay my rent, and I have to pay this. Sister, I have to do manicure, pedicure, and all the other stuff, and everybody got bills, and they give you all this excuse. You can't give me all that all day long. I don't care. That's between you and Allah. Allah will make hisab. I don't make hisab. Allah Azza wa Jal, huwa al-hisab. He's going to ask you about every dime you collected, where you collected from, and how you spend it. So again, just to conclusion of this khutbah, I want to make sure everybody understand this. Mubtilatu siyam. Things you do, your siyam is not going to be counted. Number 1, if you eat or drink intentionally with no excuse. Number 2, and this is the most important thing, if you don't pray. Brother and sister, you don't pray at all, and you make siyam, your siyam will not be accepted. I cannot emphasize that more. If they tell you something else, they're wrong. I heard some people out there, they say, no, siyam is separate and salah is separate, Allah will accept siyam. They're wrong. There's multiple hadith about that, and there's tons of stuff about it. So I'm not even worried. There's not even a conversation about it. It's clear cut, as we see the sun up there. So remember, praying is important. Ramadan, you want to make sure you pray 5 times a day, every single day for the whole month. I don't care what you do after Ramadan. I don't care what you do before Ramadan. That's between you and Allah. But if you're asking me, and I'm telling you right now, if you're fasting in Ramadan, but you're not praying, your fast will not be accepted. And I'm not telling you don't fast. I'm not saying this. I will never say this. But I'm telling you right now, if you want your fast to be accepted, you need to pray. You can pray here, you can pray at your house, you can pray at your work, at your car, in an airplane. I don't care what you pray. I'm not specifying a specific location. I'm talking about the pray itself. What about if I miss a pray? Play again. Asr, you missed Asr. Okay, pray with Maghrib. It's wrong, but it's still pray. As long as you don't need to pray. So praying is crucial. And make sure everybody prays. And the second thing, don't eat or drink intentionally. And then the most things we need to do in Ramadan is dhikrullah. Make dhikr. And one thing you can take advantage before I forget. There's a Taraweeh in this mosque, and other mosques as well. We have this great Hafiz in here. They read Quran perfectly. And they are great hafiz. They're going to be doing Taraweeh and they're going to make khatm al-Quran. So they're going to finish the whole Quran. So if you're lazy and you can't, or you're tired, or you can't do it, you're busy, whatever, if you pray Taraweeh here, you finish the whole Quran. Without reading the Quran, you finish khatm because you're praying Taraweeh. But in your own, you should be at least finish Quran. Everybody, or at least 5 juz'u, 3 juz'u. Make a goal for yourself to read in this month Quran. Because it's a lot more important reading in Ramadan Quran than any other month. Read Quran and make dhikrullah. Dhikr. Bismillah, Assalamu alaikum, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, MashaAllah. Allah. You have to do dhikr. And sadaqah. And when you do the sadaqah for yourself, don't be selfish. So do it to others. Like who? Who deserves your sadaqah the most? Man ahaqqa an-nasi bi suhbati? Qala Rasulullah ummuk. How about your mother who passed away? What do? Can you make sadaqah for her? Absolutely. In Ramadan? Oh, great. So what do? You go out there, have 2 pennies. 1 penny for yourself, you finish that, you drop it, and you finish the transaction. That's the first transaction to Bank of Allah. You're done. The first transaction. Then the second transaction is going to be in your niyyah, in your heart. Don't say it in your mouth, just in your heart, for your mother. And she'll benefit from that immediately. So you can make sadaqah for your mother. And then you can do it for your father if you got another penny. So that's 3 pennies. How about if you have 100 pennies, that's $1. If you have 100 pennies, you can make transaction with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Bank of Allah. You can do that with all the people you like. Your aunts, your grandfather, grandmother, all of them. You don't have just to make niyyah. You don't even have to mention their name. Just in your head, make niyyah that for them, especially in Ramadan. Everybody should be able to do that. And if you don't have the $1, come ask for the $1. We'll give you the $1. Which is 100 pennies. So that would be enough for 100 people. Inshallah. So there's no excuse not making sadaqah inshallah Ramadan. There's no excuse making dhikr inshallah Ramadan. There's no excuse not praying in Ramadan. Those are crucial things you need to do in Ramadan. Ramadan is a great month. Ramadan, Sahaba used to pray, Allahumma alhiqna bi Ramadan. Please Allah, make us live enough just to live Ramadan. And some Sahaba used to be, please, khud arwahana fi Ramadan. Kill us and take our soul in Ramadan. That's why jihad, and most of the jihad we did as Muslims, happens in Ramadan. Most ghazawat you hear about, Ramadan. Because they want to die when they get killed when they're fasting. So remember, and then what's the benefit of having siyam? Allah Azza wa Jal qal, illa siyam. All the things you do for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from like salah, hajj, everything you do, you get ajr right away. So malaika will write it down right away. Except one thing, one ibadah you do, there's no ajr for it. You don't take ajr for it. They don't write it down. You take ajr, but they don't write it down. Malaika, because they're not designed. Malaikas are programmed. They're programmed not to make ajr for siyam. They don't write siyam's ajr. Oh, they make siyam. I'm going to write it good. They don't do that. Because Allah told them, إِلَّا الصِّيَامِ فَإِنَّهُ لِي وَأَنَا أَجْزِي بِهِ. Except siyam, it's for me, and I will write it down. So siyam is a crucial thing, right? So if you attach siyam to praying 5 times a day, make dhikr, and do some donation, sadaqah jariyah, you're golden. And that's what we need to do, inshallah, to everybody. So bi'idhnillah tabarak ta'ala. إِنَّ اللَّهَ أَمَرَكُمْ بِأَمْرٍ بدأ به بنفسه وثنى بملائكة قدسه فقال ولم يزل قائلا عليما إرشادا لكم وتعليما إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا اللهم فيما أعطيت وقنا برحمتك بشر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك تباركت ربنا وتعاليت اللهم انصرنا فوق الأرض وتحت الأرض ويوم العرض عليك اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها اللهم انصرنا فوق الأرض وتحت الأرض ويوم العرض عليك اللهم اجعل آخر كلامنا من الدنيا لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليها نحيا وعليها نموت وعليها نبعث يوم القيامة إن شاء الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى والمحسنين والمحسنين وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروا الله يذكركم واستغفروا يغفر لكم وذكر الله أكبر. الله يعلم ما تصنعون وأقيموا الصلاة.